Good morning everybody, it is Sunday and the start of a brand new vlog. We're about to just go for some walkies, aren't we Bo? He's not happy about it. This is what we have to contend with for walkies. You'd think you'd be so excited, jumping for joy at the door, but nope. Like, I don't want to go outside. I mean, one good thing about Dachshunds is that they do like to sleep, which is really nice, and obviously if you're quite busy and you don't have as much attention to put on them that hour and you need to do something, they'll just sleep and sleep, which is super lovely. But at the same time, I thought they'd like walking at least. Anyway, we're ready in our walking attire. It's not really walking attire, a YSL blazer, is it? But at the same time, if I can't wear my blazers out on walks, then when the hell can I wear them? So, I'm doing so. Let me quickly show you my walking attire of the day. I've got on my new Glowy bag, the beautiful pastel, so pretty. I'm wearing this gorgeous blue shirt that I've not really taken off much. Well, I have it on with this gorgeous vest on over top. I got this years and years ago. It's actually H&M from the studio collection. And vests are so massive back in season that I thought I would put it on today. I've kept it all this time because I loved it that much. And then my usual Stella McCartney faux leather, and then my Bottega boots. But it's quite a lovely day today. It's not too chilly, but if I do get cold, I've also got this beautiful Tory Burch scarf with me and these really pretty little white gloves. So I think I should be alright. Do you think so, Bobos? Should we show everybody your outfit too? Come here. Oh, let's show everybody your little outfit. Look. Put him in this little fleece, this little green fleece. And then guys, look how cute this is. This little bow tie harness. Look how handsome you are, you don't even know it. He's just too busy just going, no, don't take me outside, please don't take me outside. Are you ready to go? Bo is still not happy about this walk situation, are you, babe? No, mama, I am not happy at all right now. Will's laziest dog. But we've just found a gorgeous little spot. Beautiful weather for once, although we've both forgotten the lead. We're just ridiculous, we forgot the lead. So we're just going to carry him until we've got a place we can put him down to have little walkies. But beautiful day for once. We have some bliss, guys, so we're making the most of it. Had a little walk to this beautiful little country park. Here's what's happened to this one. To be fair, he's done a really nice little walk there. Yeah. But there were some dogs coming, so we thought rather than have him cooing over the dogs for ages, we would just pick him up, and now that's where he has remained.
Honestly, we took him for a walk last week, didn't we? Couldn't walk more than 5 yards without being stopped.
Yeah.
Constantly being stopped.
We went to a really busy area though with loads of dog walkers, which maybe was not the best call, but
he was very popular.
He was very popular. All right, back to the car. Hi guys, good morning. Actually, it's afternoon now. I'm still in my pajamas. I have been, well, Alex is editing lots of things today. So I've kind of been at a bit of a loss of what to do because everything to do is on Alex's computer. So if he's on it, I can't really get on with stuff. So that has meant that I've ended up cooking. It's only just 12 o'clock. I've already cooked a big Spanish omelette and I've put some of the Life, the vegan feta cheese in it, and coriander and lemon, and made this massive omelette tortilla. We've already eaten that. So literally only 12 o'clock, we've already eaten it. It's like a brunch. Kitchen's clean, kitchen's tidy. I've put all of the bedding in the wash. I also put all the recycling bins out this morning and unpacked a piece of furniture, which I want to show you later actually because I want to do a bit of organising with you. I've bought a new, it's like a beautiful, what are they called? They're called tall boys. It's just like a tall dresser unit with I think it's 5 or maybe 4 different drawers in it. It's stunning. It's from Loaf. It's the most beautiful mango wood. It's to replace a piece of furniture in the guest bedroom that we've had for a while now, and it's a bathroom cabinet, and we have it in the actual bedroom. So it's just, I've been wanting to try and replace it for a while because it doesn't quite fit the room. So I've just been we were just unpacking that this morning and getting all the recycling outside. So now, finally, I've decided to get myself ready, and today we are shooting a campaign, well, shooting a reel for Illumination. So I'm just doing a really natural face. I've barely got anything on apart from moisturiser. And the smallest amount, I've used the smallest amount of this brand new Urban Decay. Just came out, got it yesterday. Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator, 24-hour wear. So I've literally, with my fingers, I've just sort of dabbed this all over my face because I don't want to change my face. I want to look technically like my face is really natural. I just wanted to cover a little bit of discoloration on my face so that my face was all one colour for this. So I just want to look a little bit more perky, you know what I mean? When this is going out to a million people, I don't necessarily always, I mean sometimes I do go completely barefaced, but I don't always want to be myself straight out of bed. And then we've just got this lovely idea of doing a reel. You'll have seen it already, it'll have gone up on Friday, this reel. This is a new product. This isn't sponsored by the way, the reel is, but just to show you. This is it's a new Moisture and Relief Rich Night Balm. Pretty, it's gorgeous deep blue, like midnight blue for the midnight sky in Finland. Oh, so miss it guys. I think me and Alex would move to Finland if we could. I just love that place, and we just have the most amazing memories from that Finland trip. And that's kind of what we're doing with this reel, is that it's going to be a bit of a flashback to last February when we went on the Finland trip with Luminate. That's kind of the idea, that whenever I kind of pick up a Luminate product, it reminds me of that trip and what an amazing time we had. Like it's quite squishy when you press it, like quite bouncy, but it's really soothing on the skin. It's got such a fantastic richness to it without being too, sometimes when you put on a really rich moisturiser, it's almost like you're like, trying to push it into your skin because it's so rich that it doesn't allow that, it doesn't emulsify the same, you know what I mean? Whereas this just feels so soothing. I'm just kind of enjoying rubbing this into my hands here, to be honest, because my hands are super dry at the moment. My nails look an absolute mess. That's what we're going to be shooting in a minute. And then onto the day. Oh, new pyjamas. Just got that feel of like really soft but silky appearance. I was sent these yesterday very kindly by the Napco, who I always get my little silky bobbles from. So that was very sweet of them. Yeah, let's do it from here. So get that, so it's kind of nice looking over the bed, and then come across as I come into the mirror and then walk forward towards the cream. Perfect. Okay, finally we've got all that shot. We've also just shot a blog post today. I've mentioned it before, but it's very hard right now to get any blog post content. I'm not going away. I've taken enough pictures in the house already, but we just have to get on with it, I think. I'm done here now. I ran out of memory there. One sec, let me put you down. Yes, so for the day, we are ticking off things nicely, aren't we, today?
Yeah, indeed.
You've been editing up some pictures. I have been filming some little bits. We have shot our campaign. We've just shot a blog post with this outfit. I treated myself. I saw this came online the other day and straight away was like, in the basket, buying this really quick. I've got the extra small, by the way, but I feel like a lot of people will likely buy this cardigan because it is really nice, isn't it? So fancy. And I got myself, I don't shop anywhere near as much as I used to, like I said, but I saw both of these pieces that they both came online and they were selling out really quick. So quickly got on these. The quiet coffee machine. So I got myself this pair of stirrup leggings, and they're so fab. They're completely stretchy leggings. Love them. Whee! Love them. So,
Oh, look, I'm still in the same place as I was in the last vlog.
what are you working on now, babe?
I'm going to try and find some memory because you're giving me way too much work at the minute and my computer does not have the memory to hold all this data.
Maybe you should start moving things onto your other external hard drive.
We need to buy another one, it's full. I think I might have 20
Is it
gig
really?
on this thing. Also, I mentioned this in my stories, but this is a lifesaver. Get yourself one of these little SSD solid state hard drives, some Velcro on the back of it, extra terabyte.
Yeah,
Bang.
and it sticks on.
Yeah, never comes off.
It is super handy, that, isn't it?
Yep, really handy.
Yeah, your coffee's far nicer than mine is.
Enjoy your horrible coffee.
Yeah, that tastes really good compared to mine. It's either the milk wasn't shaken up enough, or those beans that are far nicer, which I think they would be anyway. So like Colombian, and I always like the Colombian beans.
Colombian.
Nom 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 nom. Back here again. But I mean, this is life though. Do you know what I mean? It's shooting, editing, see the dog, let the dog out, feed the dog, go edit again, go shoot, go spin at 10 o'clock at night, go get a shower, go to bed.
Just feels like the same day over and over again for the past year, doesn't it? I know I'm just like everyone's saying that, but it really is.
Yeah, it's Groundhog Day, big time. Ooh, I can tick off one more thing. Shoot blog post. Tick!
This blog post I'm working on at the moment, some of my favourite images.
It's pretty.
I love shooting stuff like this. It reminds me of the H&M one we did.
Oh, the Jean-Baptiste Valli one? Yeah, I know what you mean, the big dress.
I'd love to go back and re-edit those pictures. I have no idea where they are. I've probably lost them, but...
Oh, you have them now, I don't think. It's years ago, isn't it?
That's why I try and keep them all, just because I feel like you do an edit like I've edited this, and I'm like, I'm really happy with that edit. And then in 6 months I'll be like, what the hell was I thinking? It's horrendous, as if we uploaded that.
This was crap.
This sucks. How did you not fire me?
The one thing though, I'm running out of bloody space. One thing we are enjoying right now though is Raised by Wolves.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We're enjoying that at the moment. Yeah, I think it's on Sky Atlantic. I don't know how we even found it. I think we're just flicking through the Sky channel and
It's been on my radar for a little bit.
Oh, I thought it was brand new.
I think it is quite new, but it's been on my radar since, because it's Ridley Scott, I think, who does Alien and Prometheus and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think it's in the same league.
I know, but you can't.
It's a bit more family friendly.
You can't pitch a film against a series because a series has to drag out longer and longer and longer and has loads of little bits.
I don't agree with that at all. Because some series now are better than films.
Yeah, some are, but I also think that, yeah, like Game of Thrones, maybe there's a couple of episodes.
Breaking Bad, Sons of Anarchy.
But not every single episode is a blockbuster film, a 1 hour, you know what I mean? When you got a big film that's 2 hours and a half, you can't match that up against a 1 hour show.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I mean. Like, I think these days it's getting so competitive that I feel like shows like this need to be like that. I think that's why shows are leaning, that's why they're pouring more and more money into each episode. I mean, Walking Dead was guilty for it in the start. It cost them millions per episode, didn't it?
Yeah,
and then
put all the
that
zombies
just
in.
fell off completely, didn't it?
Yeah,
as soon as they introduced that bloody lion,
the
tiger,
oh my god,
and the guy who thinking he was from Camelot, I was like, I am done. And
we stopped, didn't we?
The zombie with all the spikes in the do you remember they were in like a junkyard? I was like, this sucks.
Yeah, and also it got really brutal as well.
Remember them chopping the old guy's head off?
Yeah, that was a horrible bit too.
The governor.
Oh my god, yeah, there was so much.
I just remember just watching episodes of it and just, I mean, it was like nothing happened.
Everything happened.
Everything happens, cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And then it's like, resolve cliffhanger, nothing happened. No, it's like 99% nothing happens, 1% good.
But then it's also like Sons of Anarchy. You've got like season 1 to season 5, which are fantastic, but they're watchable. And then season 6 and season 7 get so graphic that it's like, I remember last time we watched Sons of Anarchy, we actually stopped at the end of season 5 because it, just for my own mental health, watching it again. Do you remember? I was like, this is a nice place to end it. Like, I feel happy. Everyone's happy here. I know what's going to happen.
All my favourite characters are still alive.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to die, so I'm going to leave it here. And we didn't watch the rest because it scarred me watching them the first time. But at the same time, if you've not watched Sons of Anarchy, you need to watch it once. Like, it's fantastic viewing. And Charlie Hunnam is my number 1. Oh, what about Alexander Skarsgård? Oh,
choices.
It's between the two, but it's absolutely amazing show. But yeah, that is so brutal towards the end, isn't it? But this one, Raised by Wolves, it's not too brutal. There's a couple of bits that are a bit scarier and whatever.
It's like a
not
12.
Really, barely.
I don't think there's any swearing.
I don't watch horror, and I can watch it.
Exactly. So what does that say?
That it's not too bad.
Not bad at all. Whereas
Not
somebody who
bad at
watches a lot of horror.
Yeah.
Who was desensitized as a
Too
small
tame.
child.
Too tame for you. Right, anyway, let's carry on. I need those 2 other blog posts editing. And then I need to get on to do the video for tonight.
What video?
The January news.
I really enjoyed that one actually. It was kind of good.
I really
Spent a lot of
enjoyed
time editing that.
all
Look at this
day editing. Anyway, so blog posts, and then we'll get on with it. Yeah. Our little cutie is feeling better. He's been very docile the past few days, and now he's in much better mood. He's such a good boy. Morning. Hello, little mouse. Little tiny mouse. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning, very frosty outside. It's very frosty. In fact, it looks almost a little bit snow covered over there, doesn't it?
It's just the frost.
I think it is just frost, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's very... Have you been outside? Is it freezing cold?
No, I won't be going outside today.
No, I mean with the dog.
Oh, he's been outside.
He's been outside. But he's got his little furry jacket on, so he can.
Furry feet.
Furry little feetsies. I am up and air wrapped. I've got a nice light layer of fresh tan on. I used the Purity, the Saint-Tropez Purity gel last night, so it's just a little bit lighter. And also means that you don't stain your bed sheets, so that's always good, because I literally just washed my bedding, and it's like a full day jobby, because it's so big, that bedding. It takes about 3 or 4 rounds in the tumble dryer just to wash that linen duvet cover, like madness. I don't like to get too much tan in those sheets, so I'm feeling nice for the day. Now, I'm just gonna make myself a smoothie, and I thought I'd show you the smoothie I was making today. So a lot of the time I'll make like avocado banana smoothie, that's my favourite, but today I'm gonna make a strawberry. Definitely the best thing to buy, anything like a frozen strawberry set. This one's frozen strawberry and banana. Yeah, I mean, great, but I always like to add my own fresh banana anyway. I'll say fresh, it's not too bad though. It's a little bit brown, it'll do. It'll do. Let's do some goat cheese and some cashews. Some cheers, and oh, he's getting excited. He thinks I'm getting the banana chip.
That's what you get from giving it banana chips.
I keep the banana chips down there, and now and again he has one as a little treat. So whenever I go in there, it's like, oh my god! Right, okay. Oh yeah, this isn't great, this banana, but it'll do. It'll do. Get that extra potassium. Why not? 1 banana. Let me do like a little. handful of cashews, small amount of oats, in fact I'll do all this. Make this a bit more breakfasty. Goji berries, oh, they're all stuck together. A couple of gojies, so delicious gojies. I love them. I usually have them as a snack, like about a teaspoon or so, some chia seeds.
Have you just opened a packet of something?
Yeah!
Are you serious? 10 years we've been together and you're still doing this. Use scissors?
No!
Honestly, God, all the nuts in our house, all the little bags of anything are just split in two because you just go and then you just throw it in there and then they go stale after 2 days. Crisps, anything.
I'm sorry! I'm so sorry.
This is the one pet peeve I have with you. There's not many, I mean, it's probably a good thing that this is the only thing that absolutely drives me insane. Look at the state of that.
Oh, shut up. What's going on? Where's my Sasha bag gone? Oh, God, I saw that happening then. I saw it happening. No, he's just like, I want that. What has she dropped? Let me eat it. It's absolutely fine, see. I'll put all the extra strawberries into my stasher bag. See, no harm done. No harm done, see. Whack them straight back in the freezer. So, in fact, I might just have a little bit more than that. Right, and then just top that bad boy up with some oat milk or almond milk, whatever milk you like. Oh wait, no, I've missed something. Favourite. Your favourite? I know, I'm your favourite parent now. I'm definitely not his favourite parent. I'm going to add in some of this is my favourite protein powder, by the way. It's expensive, but it's freaking delicious. Bodyism, and it's full of really good stuff. And this one tastes like vanilla, so I love it. In case you do want to get it, you can get it on the Bodyism side. I often get it on Net-a-Porter. Quite nice and handy then. Right, I'm just going to blitz it up in the Nutri. That is delish.
Wait. You don't even know what it is.
Strawberries, bananas, vanilla protein, cashews, milk, oats. Delicious, isn't it?
Real good.
Right, okay, I'm gonna go upstairs now and get my makeup on because a lot of you guys have been asking me. To put on to do like my everyday makeup with you. Like I've had a lot of requests, and Rebecca keeps telling me you need to do this because you're getting so many requests for it. So I'm gonna go do that. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, everyday makeup routine. Not sure if I'm in shot. Let me just tie this, well, let me just clip this back. Okay, maybe that helps a little bit with the lighting. Right, okay, I think I'm on the money now. Hopefully that works. My goodness, that's good. That's absolutely delicious. Let's not hold up here, let's get going. Lemare Renewal Oil. I've already cleansed and moisturised my face maybe 45 minutes ago to an hour. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more life back in again. I just find having an oil like this underneath the makeup really does enhance that radiant glow. Sorry if I repeat myself here, by the way, but it's hard when some people watch all videos, some people only watch a few, some people only watch my fashion videos but then would like to know what makeup I've got on. And then for the rest of you who watch all the videos, you see me chortling on about this all the time. So I'm just gonna try and do a bit of a balance so that everyone kind of gets the info that they're potentially after. So I'm just trying to tidy up so I can start in a fresh headspace. Okay, starting off with the base Dior Forever Concealer. I'm just going to use my Tom Ford 2.5 brush just to work that in, and I always do it really precisely to that area just to keep the majority of the product there. Recently I've just been starting with concealer rather than the base, mainly because I feel it means you've got slightly less product on afterwards, but I'll admit there are days where I just go in and put loads more concealer on, but hey, it happens. Now, in terms of the base, in honesty, I've been using quite a lot of different things. And so I don't really know which one to show you completely here because there's so many I've been using. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is shade 4, medium. Like I said, I've got a bit of a tan on. And this it looks like it's gonna be super dark when you put it on like this, but it does work out. And then I've gone back recently to my huge Lemare brush. This is their powder brush, but I've been finding that for face base makeup, not only is it bloody fast, but I feel like it just sheerly disperses everything so beautifully around. So I'm really just enjoying this right now. As always, I don't go that heavy on my foundation. Just something nice and light like this. It just enhances it a bit and adds a touch of colour, and I am happy. The only thing with this Hollywood Flawless Filter, and I have seen other people talk about it, is that depending on what you put it with, if you put this with a lot of other products, it can start to pill on your face. In other words, it look like those little balls of the product kind of start coagulating on the skin. Is that the word? Maybe not. But yeah, I've found that before and I've had to almost take it all off again and start again. I find with this product, less is more and you get something absolutely amazing from it. I'm now just going to add a tiny bit more concealer. You knew it was coming. Just a tiny bit more though, just because I just want to add, it's mainly more for extra coverage, the way a foundation would add it, really. So without adding like a foundation at the top, I just want to get that little touch of extra coverage, you know, but there's a little bit in this area. I just like this area here to be really quite perfected. I just find that brush just really looks so pretty. Now, powder, I'm going to use, I think today I'm going to use this actually, the by Tory Hyaluronic Tinted Powder in 100 Fair. And I only put powder pretty much where I put the concealer. So down this section of my face, up under my eye, then I do my eyelid because that always picks up extra product. Under my nose and then the end of my nose. I always get extra product here, so I do here. And then just through the middle of my forehead too. So my skin still looks glowy and lovely, but it's just set in those places. Okay, now I've gone back to one of my favourite contour products, the Fenty Cream in Macchiato 03. I'll just build this up. So I'll do my line kind of on top, just below where my cheekbone sits, and then I'll go above it to buff out the product. Don't go anywhere below that. Above it and then up into the temple. I always, obviously because I'm blonde, If you pull your hair away, it helps just to get into the hairline without covering your hair in product. And when I get to my cheek, I kind of curl it around the cheek shape. Then I'll go over the ear, down into the jaw, underneath the jawline. It's just kind of like defining the features that I want to bring out. And that's that, and the other side. Following that, I've been using this cute little Guerlain brush, this little packed brush, with the Luminate Invisible Illumination palette, which has been one of my faves now for years. I love this so much. It's like a really lovely champagne highlight, a lighter pink, and then a deeper mauve shade. And I like just to tap, tap, tap into the two pinks, and then just start working that over like as a blush. This just looks a bit like a blush highlight though, because it's so creamy. It's just got like a lovely reflectiveness to it, so it kind of does a bit of 2-in-1 here. I like to concentrate that mainly kind of when you look at me, this is kind of where you see is my cheeks, like the highest point of my cheeks. So I kind of focus it mainly there, up towards the edge of my brow, but then I will, when there's a little bit left on the brush, bring it down over my apples of my cheeks. It's a very light, glowy flush of colour. Just to finish, I've been loving this Tom Ford blush in Love Lust. It's a really pretty peachy tone. It's really nice, so a little bit of that, it's really quite pigmented, so just a bit of that. So that Illuminate product, I almost use as a bit of a highlighter glow enhancer, whilst also adding colour. And then I'll just add a little bit more of an actual pigmented blush just over top. Also helps set that other one down a bit. Just a little bit more colour. And then with this, I'll bring it a tiny bit closer to the apples. Last but not least, some bronzer. And I've been loving the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush in number 2. And my Armani brush, as always. And I just like to just go over the top of that contour, just to add a little bit more colour. I'll take it down the neck so everything blends. Go over those cheeks a little bit. Helps blend all those like nice colours together and removes any excess powder. You can always go back as well to your other brush if you think you might have put on too much. And then I always like to finish with over the bridge of my nose. I've said it before, but I don't touch the end of my nose. I just touch this inside bit here and then down side so it blends through. Just for that sun-kissed glow look. So that is the base. Okay, I'm going to add some lip liner. Victoria Beckham 02 lip liner. So that's like the natural shape of my lips. And now I'm just going to add, just filling in the top a little bit here so it's a little bit straighter and not so pointy. That will just make your lips look a bit fuller. Before I put on my lippy, which I'll show you I'm obsessed with, I'm just going to put on some Lemare lip balm. One of my favourites for absolute years. I'm going to move into the eyes. And I'm going to use the palette that I don't stop using. What's this here? Why is that in there? This is another blush bronzer that I use most days, the NARS San Juan as well. It was just in the wrong area. Okay, now I'm going to use the Vive palette. I mentioned it in my yearly faves from last year. So, starting off with the lightest, So Shy, on a big brush, just to put that all over the lid, just to create a really lovely flat base, and it'll also make sure that all of your creams that are on your eye are set down. Even though I've powdered my eyes, so you can still see these creases coming through. How much product I must have put on. So this is nice, just to make sure you've got a really flat and set base. My eyelids are quite dry at the moment, strangely. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is the most super easy look that I do most days now. So I'm going to take Buff, this shade, but also some of the yellow, Ciao, on the same brush. Just kind of like dab, 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 dab. Like I said, this is very easy. Like an MUA would show you how to put these on at different times. I just like to throw them in at the same time. Literally just straight into that outer section here of the eye, kind of like the top edge of the crease, the outer edge of the crease. So apply the majority of product there, and then just start pulling that through the crease. So go in first of all with where you want the most pigmented part of your eyeshadow, which is the outer corner, usually. Depends what eyeshadow look you're doing. So So I'm gonna put that there and then start buffing in across like the top and through the middle of the crease. I'm not really going onto my eyelid. I just really love these two shades together. I think they're so pretty. I'm gonna go in with a bit more product. And then with this outer corner, I like to almost, I'm like pushing my brush upwards as if I'm giving myself like a little mini eye lift. And it's just to start making that shape go up rather than over. I don't want a round eye, I want like an elongated eye. So I'll just start pushing it up as if I'm moving the product towards the edge of my, see where the tail of my brow is. And I'm just pushing, pushing, pushing. And quite often when I'm doing this, what I'll start doing is going more into buff and less of the yellow. So it just becomes a little bit more brown as it gets higher. Oh, this is a Marc Jacobs brush, the crease brush. There we go, so it almost goes like shoo, upwards towards my brow bone. And then you can go back to that brush that you used before to lay down the base. And you can just start very lightly blending out any edges of that, just so it just, you know, it's just that lovely wash of colour just moving upwards towards the brow really. And then all I'm going to do is add a mixture of So Shy and Glimmer, just kind of getting a bit of both of those onto the brush and adding those to the inner corner. This is a Laura Mercier brush, the clay smudge brush. Okay, then I'm just going to take just a smaller brush. This one's the smudge brush from Laura Mercier. And I'm just going to take a bit of the Buff and Shower again and just run that under my under eye. And then last but not least, I'm going to use an angled brush like this Laura Mercier Brow Definer. I'm going to go into a mixture. I've just noticed that I do mixtures of colours with this palette. Use Lava Rock, which is a cool brown, and also Delicious, which is a deep brown, like chocolate. Get a bit of those on my definer brush, like this. And I'm going to do that and push that along my lash line. I didn't line my eyes for years. As if a lot of you have been here for a while, you'll know I used to use black liner all the time. Then I stopped, but now I'm just back to doing a really simple eyeshadow line. So I'm just following that shape that we obviously created with the way the shape of the brown goes up. I've just kind of followed that up. It's a much smaller brush, and then you can just kind of use that as well to work in. So it's like I like to make the shape using a more defined brush, and then I like to kind of work it through and smoke it out a little bit. So mascara, I'm going to use the brand new Lash Idole from Lancome. I've been using this for the past few weeks. It is fantastic, guys. This shape of this brush, you can just really get in there and like push up the lashes. If you're going for a more natural day look, this is so fab. It really helps you to define and fan out the lashes. Like that's kind of the USP of this product. It like fans them out. So just finished my lashes with the Lancome. Like I said, super beautiful and just fanned out. But what I've been doing recently, just for a slightly more like intense look, I've gone back to the Dior Show mascara. And all I do with this is a really light coat over the top as like a second mascara. I don't know why I started doing this recently, but I just feel it really kind of enhances my lashes to have a second mascara topping to add a little bit more intensity. This mascara, if you love very sort of thicker, fuller, very intense lashes, this is really great for that. This is the Pump and Volume. So I like to use that Lancome first because it gives me the shape that I want and helps me to kind of get my lashes into the placement I want. And then this over top just adds that like boomph, you know what I mean? Cool, so they're just a bit thicker and fuller. It's just a bit more of a false lash effect with this. Let me do lips before I do brows because I just hate brows, as I say. I'm loving this NARS Air Matte. This is what I've been like wearing the last few times I've done reels and things. Just a little bit of that into there. My nails are an atrocity, sorry. With it being Friday today, I'm going to do them up. tonight we're gonna have a movie night. I'm gonna kind of sit in front of the movie and do my nails. So that's that. It's a bit of a really simple lip, and there's not loads of product on my lips now because I've kind of blended it out. So I'll just brush them up first, get the shape you want. I've gone back to the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade just because I wanted a little bit more intensity and even more thickness in my brows. Benefit, kind of double-ended brush. This is shade Taupe. I could probably go a bit lighter to be honest, but I quite like the dark brows. I always start underneath and create the line I want. So that's the line I want. Don't worry, this will be dispersed. And then I do the front. Pretty much all I do really then is kind of work from that line and just push my brush up while it's moving along the brow. Then I'll go to the top of the brow just to create the fullness up at that top edge. And then it's just the front, which is always the bane of my life, just getting this to look natural, but just little brush strokes here. That'll do. And then the other side of the brush, just to very carefully brush through that. You want to be so meticulous though, because if you go too low or too high outside of this box, you're going to take product up with you or down, leaving you with like little brush strokes down here or up here. Honestly, it's my daily struggle. So you've got to be so light-handed with this. There we go, it's looking a lot more kind of natural. And then I'll use the Refi Brow Sculpt. Again, kind of being careful not to brush too high. I'm kind of trying to stay in this box. I like to get lots of the product on there. And then start shaping the brows upwards and outwards. Because I like them to be really full and kind of splayed out. This. Okay, and then I'll take the back end of this brush, it's nice and pointed, and I will push. Again, stay in the box, stay in the box. Or you push that product down to kind of crush it onto the skin. And then use the spoolie then just to start making those hairs sit exactly where you want them to sit. I have got one serious arch today, but I like it. And then just going back to my pomade now, just to fill in any last gaps. But pretty much that's it. That's the trick. And if you want to, you can always go back to your NARS concealer or whatever concealer you like, and just tidy up any bits that aren't right or straighten anything out. Also adds a bit of highlight as well. Perfect. I'll do this one now. Great. And then last thing, last but not least, some Urban Decay All Night Setter. And we are done. Great. Done for the day. I'm going to actually do some work now. Right, so I've got a few things that I want to do today. A little bit more clearing out that I need to do. And I've got a couple of reels that I want to film. So I better crack on. But I hope that you at least liked seeing my everyday makeup routine. I haven't kind of done it really in detail for ages. So hopefully this was what you guys were kind of after. Hopefully you can see better in the mirror there. The base and the eyeshadow. Yeah, I just really like this look at the moment. Obviously, if you weren't here and I wasn't talking to you, I'd probably get it done a lot faster. But this is just kind of how I'm liking my makeup at the moment. So I hope you like it. Oh, what time is it? 7:45. Long ass day, but mega, oh, that was a horrible noise. Mega productive, like mega productive.
Productive week.
Yeah, really productive week. In the teeth. Could I please have some more? I broke dry jam because I wanted some sake. My oh yeah. One of my besties, Bryony, she sent me over a bottle of sake because she knows it's my favourite.
It's such a random, like, alcoholic choice for you.
Oh, it's delish. Anyone like sake? I love sake.
Yeah, but it's such a strange one.
I think it's just because I love going to Japanese restaurants. Do you know where I did? No, obviously where I did find out about it was Japan.
How much sake have you had?
Japan was where I first tried it. That's why I really like it, which is probably why you've never really got into it.
I think you had it hot as well, didn't you?
Oh yeah, this is one thing, guys. If you ever have sake, do not have it hot. As much as it's quite nice hot, the reason that you have it hot is because it's rubbish sake, and you have it hot because it makes it taste better. The sommelier told us that, didn't he? Yeah. It was a sake sommelier, and he was like, never have it hot because that means it's rubbish sake.
The sake was so good on that trip.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
You should be able to have sake cold because it should be that good. But it's expensive, isn't it? But yeah, Bryony sent me over a bottle and the most delicious chocolates. Because I was
that chocolate didn't last the night, did it?
Oh my gosh.
Peanut butter. What was it?
Stack. S-T-A-C-H. A stash or stack. Oh my god.
Was it expensive?
I imagine it's not cheap. But what was it? Peanut butter salted chocolate.
Oh my god, it was unreal.
Wow, that went quick. But anyway, yeah, I was on a bad week, so she sent me this as a little pick me up, bless her.
Best thing she sent was when you got some samples through the other day and there was a post-it note of just a dick. It's like as soon as you opened it up, it was just a 12-year-old boy's drawing of a dick.
Yeah, well put up to date. So
have you had that bag of crisps and you've eaten all that hummus?
I promise there was about 10 crisps
I've been
left
cooking
in that.
all night and you just...
Oh, shush you. There's about 10 crisps left in that, that's why I've eaten.
There definitely wasn't, and they're all stale, funnily enough, guys, because somebody split the bag.
They're really stale, but... So today, obviously I filmed my Getting Ready With You this morning, and straight after that I filmed a... I'll put it up on the screen now, probably alongside this, but I filmed a reel that I really wanted to film. I've wanted to film it all week. I've been wanting to film it since the inauguration, when I noticed all the women were in monochrome outfits. And I was like, wouldn't it be cool to do like a full monochrome, like what I would wear if I was a VP or the First Lady kind of looks. I spent hours today sorting that out. Mainly editing it took me so long.
We edited it like 4 times, and I remember you coming into me at one point and we had like a big disagreement about it. So I was like, I think you need to do it this way, and you were like, no, I think we should split it into 2.
Yeah, I was going to do a part 1 and a part 2. I'm glad I didn't now, because it works better like this. I had to edit it for like 4 times, and I had about an hour's worth of footage. Outfit, yeah, because each outfit took me about 10 minutes to go through and put each thing on. Oh. So then I had to cut it all up. Oh, darling, hello. Oh, my darling Nick. Mr. Fishy breath. You always have fishy breath. You always have fishy breath. Oh. Anyway, so we did that. Filmed the reel, and then we shot, and then I came downstairs and the light was beautiful. It was like golden hour coming down. It was probably about 3 o'clock, really gorgeous light, and I was like, Alex, we need to shoot this Victor and Rolf campaign.
Right now, we've got 15 minutes of sunlight left. Stop exactly what you're doing, get all the cameras set up and let's go. I'm going to stand on the middle of the table, and I was like... Yeah,
okay. Literally that's what happened. So I ran upstairs, quickly corrected my makeup again, came down, put on the dress, because I bought a Victor and Rolf dress to wear for it. Literally the Scott's shooting, and I love the pictures, so you'll see them.
We ended up going outside for it, didn't we, in the end?
Yeah, we did. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, I'm really happy. We've done some good shoots this year so far.
Yeah, baby.
Only Jan.
Yeah, I know. I don't even end of Jan, like mid-Jan. Don't miss it, actually. If you don't follow my Instagram, maybe go follow me. I'm giving away a really insane prize.
Oh, it's insane.
That's super limited edition, and it's worth a lot of money.
How many were made?
15. I'm not going to tell you what it is though, but yeah, go have a peek because it is really mega.
You're terrified of dropping it when you do the shoot.
We're giving too many hints away now, but anyway. So we shot that as well, and then the rest of the day I've just been editing. I've not been off my phone until now. So my eyes will feel like proper square and
do you know what you're ready for though?
But Alex has just made fish pie.
Fish pie!
And it's ready. So we're gonna have that now. My sake and fish pie. To be fair, sake goes perfectly with fish, so great. Yeah, so I reckon we're gonna probably have this fish pie, won't we? I'll have to let it go down. Then I definitely want to do a spin. I might do the Miley Cyrus class.
You gonna do a spin? And a belly full of sake?
I'll have to.
I thought we were gonna watch Tenet.
Oh, we're watching Tenet?
I mean, if you want to do a spin...
I need to do a spin, I didn't do one last night.
That's fine.
And I don't want to fall off this bandwagon
I'm
completely.
gonna have to go on Call of Duty then.
Oh god, what a shame.
But then what we should do is get in bed early and get him, because I'm really enjoying getting in bed.
Oh yeah, we have this new routine. We have a new nighttime routine now because Bo is so much better, like toilet trained now.
He's amazing. Doesn't weed the bed anymore, which is incredible.
Yeah, yeah.
So the crate training's perfect at the moment now. Because we used to split his bed, didn't we? So he'd have his little pee pad and have his little bed. Now he's just got a full
nice squishy pillow.
Yeah. So we have him upstairs, don't we, till about 11.
Yeah.
And then we take him down.
Yeah, so he falls asleep on our duvet with us, and then we take him down and put him in his crate for bed. So it's super, super nice.
I'd love to have him like staying in the bed with us, but if he fell off the bed, it's like me jumping out the window upstairs.
No. And to be honest, if that was his routine and he knew he had to sleep in the bed, I just feel like our sex life would go out the window. And I'm not having it. So that's a no from me, I'm afraid. So the dog can sleep downstairs.
That's a no from me, dog.
We're gonna eat this fish pie, and I'm gonna have a spin. Then we're gonna have movie night, probably in bed. Thanks for watching the. How much sake have I had? Thanks for watching the vlog, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed it again, and I will see you on Tuesday, probably. I've got a Tuesday video. I hope you're all enjoying these 3 videos a week, guys. Lots of love. See you soon.